Hi, my name is Tom and I work at a local scrapyard. Just want to give you guys, the scrappers, a little hint of advice for when you're bringing stuff into the scrapyard. First of all, this video is going to be pretty much on copper, because copper is one of the key things that scrappers want, most valuable. And yeah, so anyways, what we got in this box here, this is called Bare Bright. It's anything that comes out of wire or electrical or stuff like that. It's got to be bare, it's got to be bright. Preferably, what a scrapyard's going to look for is for bigger, higher quality. This is also bought as #1 copper in most scrapyards. The only difference is between this and pipe is this is out of your electrical wires and not pipe form. The next we're going to go on is #3 copper. #3 copper is anything that's sheet form, plate form, roofing, siding, trinkets, bowls, cups, anything that's made from copper that's like formed in sheet. It's press form. It's different than your piping and stuff like that. Okay, next we're gonna move on over to copper #1 and copper #2. When you bring copper into a scrapyard, it's best to clean it. You see how this pipe here's got the solder joints? What you want to do is you want to cut that solder joint off. And then see how it's got brass down here? You want to cut that brass valve off. Put your brass in one bucket, your solder joint copper in another bucket. Also too, to make more money, is this little handle you got here. Take that off your brass. If you leave that handle on, it goes from dirty brass. If you take that handle off, it goes to clean brass. So it's to make more money for profit, it's better to cut this off and this. Bring this in as #1, a nice clean pipe. Anything with this solder joint or paint or stuff like that's going to go in #2. Same as when you're doing like air conditioning units and stuff like that, and you get all that copper that's out of it. See these little black things? Cut them off. They are not copper. 9 times out of 10, it's pressurized steel. Also too, when you're burning copper wire, you know that what we get sometimes here, and it's bought by air, is the coax cable that's ran from your satellite dish, your TV, or stuff like that. It's actually steel. Don't waste your time with it. It's not copper. It's just got a copper coating on it, and it's garbage. Just don't even bother doing it. Also too, these things, they gotta come off. They're not copper. Like this one here, it's got copper and brass, and most of the copper's got paint on it. So the copper with the paint on it's gonna go as #2. But because this had the brass chunk in it, right here, we bought this as copper brass mix, which is a lot less in value. What you want to do is you want to clean that brass off. Bring the brass in one bucket, your solder joint copper in another bucket, and you bring me this clean piece as clean copper. Now also too, when you're dealing with copper, there's burnt copper. Burnt wire, burnt stuff like that. That would be this stuff here. Some people try and take it for #2 copper because it's burnt, but in reality, it's #1 copper. There's no difference. It's just burnt. The difference is the thickness of copper. You want good, thick copper to be #1. If it's burnt and it's angel hair, or like extension cords and TV cables and stuff like that, like power cables that are burnt, that's going to go as #2 because the quality of copper is less. It's not a good outcome. Anyways, if you like this video, like and subscribe. I'm going to try and post a video at least once a week, maybe twice a week, on different things. Next video will probably be on brass, or wires, or the different types of aluminum. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments, and I will get back to them as soon as I can. Thank you, and have a good day.